What's up, YouTube? Alright, just got back from watching District 9, and as a Nigerian, I was extremely offended beyond belief. I don't even want to get into the details of the movie, but just know, if you are Nigerian, you will be disrespected. If you are African, you will be disrespected beyond belief. Okay, and I'm not trying to exaggerate. You guys know me. I try to keep it as real as possible. So when I tell you you'll be extremely disrespected, please believe me. My problem stems from the fact that as Nigerians in America, we do a horrible job at protecting our name and our image, especially when you look at what we mean to this country. Okay, out of all the Africans in the U.S., I believe we make up the highest number. Okay, we quote unquote fall under that whole idea of being the model minority. We come here, we work hard, right? We go to school, try to make a lot of money, and it all goes back into the economy, right? It's not like, the Asians and the Chinese and the Japanese where, they come here and make good money and they don't even bank with us, right? They have their own products and services. We come here and literally, we make money here and we spend all our money here. We don't have a pipeline back to Nigeria in terms of the flow of money. Nope. What we make here, what we make in this country stays here. Okay? So we are heavily vested in the economic success of America. And our numbers are growing. Like I said before, where are we? We're at your institutions of higher education, right? We're filling certain positions and we're doing what we have to do. But over the last 7 years, I've been very mindful of how we are being portrayed in the media, right? If it's some show dealing with foreign, scam artists from Africa, best believe they're going to be Nigerians, right? And it's completely politically incorrect. Now, my problem is some of you guys are going to feel upset about the people who are producing those negative images. I can care less what they're doing, right? Nobody's out to look out for your best interest. People will make profit off of your name, off of the slander of your name, if you allow them to. And my issue is that we allow this shit to happen, okay? This movie kind of highlights what's steadily been going on for years now, right? Even, I look at our parents and I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing to protect the name? What are you guys doing to protect your perception? Like I said before, we can get mad about, what happened with 9/11 and in terms of Middle Eastern and, Muslims, but America knows that they are heavily invested in the U.S. in terms of what they mean to the country, in terms of how they produce for America, in terms of education, employment, making money, spending money. They know how, Middle Easterns make our country run. So they make sure that they try to be as respectful as possible and try not to offend anybody. But when it comes to Africans, Nigerians, we're easily disrespected and we don't even know it. We don't say anything about it. Right? If you're in the Hollywood and you want to write a script and the second you want to introduce some foreign country or some foreign character, you have to be careful, like I said, because you don't want to offend anybody. But I'm looking at this movie and I've seen other movies where it's like, this probably wasn't even checked over. Nobody even stopped. Probably not a single person probably stopped and said, is this responsible? Is this politically responsible to Nigerians living in the U.S.? Is this responsible to the country of Nigeria itself? And it's not. And like I said before, it doesn't matter how well you're doing. If you can't control how you're perceived, you are in big trouble. And right now, being Nigerian, we're doing a horrible job at controlling our perception to the point now where you can literally put anything out about Nigerians and it's just going to stick. Anything out. And it's disrespectful, being that we're the most recognized country in Africa. And like I said before, it's disrespectful, especially if you factor in our numbers in the U.S. It's so disrespectful. So what we need to do as Nigerians, like I said, is to wake up. when I think about it, I'm not even mad at the movie. I'm more so mad because I know what's going to happen. Nothing on our end. Nothing. You dare not create a character or make a horrible generalization or a grotesque generalization about a group of people, because there would be hell to pay, because there's so many watchdog groups out there who specifically do this for a living. It's not to say that you can't represent, people. The media is the media. Entertainment is entertainment, right? But when you have characters and generalizations that are far off, gross, grotesque, barbaric, derogatory to a certain extreme, there's a problem there. There's a problem there. If you are going to represent anything other than non-American, you have to walk on eggshells and not go too far. I mean, just recently, right, the dude that did Borat, I forgot the movie that this cat had out now. I forgot the name. But there was a press release, and if you read between the lines, they pretty much said if he ever showed up, his life would be ours. Literally. And I forgot this guy's name, but it's the dude that played Borat, to the point now where he had to hire security because his life was threatened. That's how serious it is, right? You can't disrespect somebody, right, in a distasteful manner and expect, them not to get mad. But it continually happens to us on a daily basis, and we do nothing. We do nothing. And honestly, I've told this to my mom and my uncles, and I don't think they get the point. I really don't think they get it. So I'm looking at a lot of younger Nigerians, and I'm like, you guys have to be mindful of what's going on, right? If you're black, be mindful of what's going on. If you're, non-African, but you're still from Africa, you need to be mindful of what's going on. If you're Jamaican or, from the Middle Americas, be mindful of what's going on, simply because we all represent each other. And like I said before, for a group to be doing so well in a country, right, to be disrespected like that is completely insane. Insane. Right? And I'm definitely going to be doing more videos on this topic in the future, because I have some ideas in my head in terms of what we can do, because I'm a big believer, like I said before, if you can't control your perceptions, it really doesn't matter, because people act on their perceptions first. And as blacks, we should already know that. You're not going to slander my name, I don't care if it's entertainment or not, and expect me to not do anything. Especially when I stand in a significant position in your country. Alright? So like I said, we were extremely disrespected in that movie. I don't care what you read in any article. I don't care, what's really going on. You can't be that insensitive in terms of what's going on. You just can't. So you guys take it easy. God bless.